Hello, hello, hello. As usual, today is Wednesday and we have a new episode with our lovely coach, Radha. How are you, Radha?
I'm doing great. I'm doing
Amazing.
good. What was that?
Not amazing, as usual.
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing fabulous. because because I started to really value myself.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I
I'll
mean,
let you finish what I just said.
and today our topic about value. How do you deal with people who don't value you?
Yes. So nothing to be ashamed of because it all comes from how from the moment we are conceived till about 8 years or so, what we see life as, how people treat us, and no one's to be blamed here. But we start to get to a point that we don't, because we're not feeling secure about ourselves. So we don't value ourselves. So we end up doing too much. We end up putting up with lots of stuff because we ourselves don't fully value ourselves. Right, Mariam? Do you agree?
I agree, but even sometimes when you have a value and you feel your value and you feel it, somebody in your life related to you, maybe it's not seeing this value. Um, it change a little bit in your feelings about yourself, even you know your values.
Actually, not really. So, what I'm going to say at this point is if you really fully value yourself, know who you are, know your worth, you love and respect yourself, you don't even give that person a second of energy for them to try and make you prove otherwise. What
You mean that we give a permission for the other person.
we're allowing them to.
Yes.
Nobody on their own are going to, because it's our feelings, right? So think about this. A person can say whatever they want to you. They can put you down. They can tell you that you're a bad person. They can tell you a bad mother. You don't know how to work or your business. I'm not sure what you're doing there. They can say everything they want. But it doesn't mean anything till you start to believe in yourself. You believe what they're saying, because when you get mad and react, you believing what they're saying to you.
Hmm.
You're allowing them to touch your emotions. You're allowing them to make you feel not valued, because now all of a sudden you start to get mad. You start to defend yourself,
No, do
right?
you know, sometimes I feel if somebody started doing that because, not because I'm not confident about my value, but because you hear it from person you like him. You you feel he's a part of you. How this person can do that for you. Do you know what I mean? Not because you
I
are
know.
have a hesitation about your value. You are mad. No, because you
But guess
can
what they're seeing?
what I see.
Guess what they're seeing from the other side? They don't see you as being confident.
Ah,
They don't see you as being confident. This usually happens to a person who, like this word narcissistic behavior comes up a lot, but someone who wants to control somebody,
yes, I agree. Controlling.
someone who wants to control the situation, they will only be able to control someone when that person does not fully believe in themselves, when they're not confident. They're not going to go after someone who's fully confident. They'll touch someone who has a little bit of insecurity there because they know they need to hold on to that person. That's what ends up happening. When they feel it, when they feel that this person, this happens in relationships, especially with partners,
Yeah.
either male or female, they feel that because they have their own issues to deal with, they don't want to look here. So they're projecting their anger or whatever out. It makes them feel better when they put you down.
Yes, I agree.
But if you used to be defending yourself, that's when they know, hey, there's a sore spot. And that's what they're going to continue saying things to you when you start to defend yourself and you get upset. And they'll continue. But when you get to a point when you're like value yourself, you're confident, they won't be able to, because you know why? Because you won't react, Mariam.
Even it's not react, okay, but you feel hurt, not
But that's the
because
same thing.
yeah, not because you are not value yourself. And this point I would like to
Yeah.
no, because this person hurt you and you love him, but he doesn't understand that. Do you understand me what I mean?
I get it. So now let's talk about this. Why did you allow it?
Even you don't allow it because we said before, this person has something in his life, okay, from childhood. You can't change anyone, Radha.
No, you
This is the
can't.
person is as is, okay?
Yep.
Unless he work in himself to change himself from inside.
Yep.
When hurt you, not because you feel you allow for him, but because he has something inside him.
Yeah. There you go again. So guess what we're doing? You're
What
looking
we
there, but you're not looking here.
here I'm
It's all
confident.
it's all about him. We can't change that person. Bingo.
Yeah,
We can't change that person.
no,
We're not going to be able to do anything. But why are we reacting? There's no way if you would react, and no way you would get hurt if you know who you are. You would not. There's no way. No way. Because when you know who you are and when you value yourself, guess what you end up doing? And I'm going to be raw and real right now. You walk away. When you have tried and you have tried and you have tried, and if you're saying you value yourself, this is when the value comes up. When you say you respect yourself and you say you love yourself, this is when you really ask yourself, if I really love, respect, and value myself, am I going to stand here and let someone continue to devalue me day after day? That's when you make a decision. You try, and when that doesn't work, that's when you make a decision and you decide, okay, enough is enough.
to leave.
Yeah, yeah. Or let that person know that this is not acceptable, that this behavior is not acceptable, period. I've done that. I've had to. But I allowed it. So I used to blame the other person for a long time. And then I realized, who am I blaming? I allowed it. And that person got used to it.
Mm.
That person got used to it. And when I sat and asked myself, why am I still in this? Guess what it was? I did not fully love and respect myself. I really actually didn't value myself, because if I did, I would not have allowed this kind of behavior for that many years. I would not have. And that's when I made a decision. It's like you try and you try and you can't change someone. That's when the final decision has to be made. What is important to you? One of the sessions, what do you want? This
Yes.
is what I want. I want freedom. I want peace. I want love. I'm not getting it in this relationship or job. I had to walk away from jobs due to that. And I sat and complained about those people all this time. Then I had to change myself. Why am I reacting? Because I did not feel safe and supported. Then I had to tell myself. So you always come back and change what's happening here. And that goes back to what I had learned. I needed validation from outside. I needed a relationship to make myself feel loved. Ah. Right? That's because that's how I was taught. That's how I learned. That's what my mindset was. And then when I realized it's okay, it's okay for me to take care of me, I'm going to be totally okay on my own. I had to give myself that full love. This was last year. I had to give that little girl who had been craving for love and attention from her parents, I had to give that to herself. And this was really fully a year ago. I had to tell her she was safe. I had to tell her she's loved. I had to tell her that you're more than enough and I value and I love you so much that I'm never going to put you through this again. And I had to walk away.
Okay, it's easy if it's a partner or like a spouse not value you and treat you in bad things, you will leave him at the end. Okay, when you feel enough is enough. Okay, but what you will do with the people like parents? Okay, what you will do with your parents if they do the same? Because some parents, okay, do the same way with their kids.
Yeah.
What you will do,
And
Rada?
and how would you behave towards them? I can give you example on that one too. So
Yeah,
they are being that way. So now, again, now you got to go back because some relationships you have to step because it's your choice, right? It's your choice. Some
you
relationships
leave
you
your
can't walk
parents.
away.
Yeah.
No, some relationships you can't walk away from it.
Yeah.
But remember, I keep saying it's how you react. When
Mm.
you are getting hurt, it's to do with you, Mariam, not the other person. You're letting their words affect you because somewhere you start to believe what they're telling you. I had to do that at the end, about a year of my relationship with my mom, because before that, the way she treated me, I was so upset. I would always get mad and everything else. And that's when I was doing this work. I would come back, come here. I kept saying, Radha, okay, if she's saying all of these things, do you believe that? And then, yes, because I'd been hearing it so many times, I started to believe it was true. So then I would react because I'm defending myself. So I started to do where I would come into the present moment. I would repeat affirmations to myself. You're amazing. What she says is not what you are. You're beautiful. What she says is not what you are. You're great as you are. It's not what she says. And I would
Yeah.
keep telling that myself over and over and over. And then you know what used to happen? She would shift. Her energy would fully shift. I would sit and imagine my mom in a peaceful state. And I actually let my mom go out of this world in a very peaceful, loving state
Mm.
because I healed a relationship with her. So I just showed up. But a year before that, it was chaos in my home. But when I realized and I started to do that consistently, I would just imagine how things were and I felt it. And I kept saying to myself, if I'm getting upset, it's me, nothing to do with the other person.
Mm.
It's because I'm defending myself. The minute you come out anywhere, work, any relationship, when you come up defending yourself, it's something you gotta look here.
You believe what they said. This is
You
what you.
believe what bingo. So you're bringing those people to you.
Mm.
And if you don't deal with that, even if you did walk out, if you don't deal with this and find out what is it that you need to work on,
Yeah.
and need to believe that you are that amazing person, not what they've been making you feel, you're going to go out there, more people will come your way to show you that.
Mm.
Yes. So you have a choice. You could start to do that to yourself because when you do, things will change. It goes one way or the other. Either the person with you, their emotions change. A lot of my clients, that has happened. or where they just drop off.
Yeah.
Certain relationships, parents, yes, you can't leave them, but you can come to terms, accept them for who they are,
Yeah.
and
If
then
you believe
accept
in
you.
yourself and put like something.
Yeah, right? But then
Mm.
again, with partners, if it gets to a point you know how they are and you can make that decision, make that decision, right? But
Great.
first, before you make those decisions, first look in here. Make sure that you are fully loving, accepting yourself. Make sure that you don't believe any of these things, breathing all of those things that you grab from everybody, where you do not value yourself because you thought you have to do, please, to get that recognition, validation, and love from others. Once you realize you are connected to this world, to God, to everybody, and you're this amazing person just like everyone, and even them, it's the behavior, it's not them, it's just the behavior because it's a learned behavior for them. What they learned is what they're giving to you. What you learn is what you're doing. So you ask yourself, why am I getting mad?
Yes.
Why am I getting mad? Because somewhere I believe that. Because when you defend yourself, that's the only, why do we defend ourselves? Trying to prove to the other person. Why do we have to prove to the other person? If we
Because
know,
there's something wrong with you. Okay, inside. Yeah.
yeah, nothing wrong, but accepting, like, I don't have to prove to you. I don't have to prove to you. If you wanna think that I'm this kind of person, go for it. Think it. That's another attitude to have. If you think I'm this, thank you. And they don't like that when you do that. I haven't had to do that. Thank you. Appreciate your opinion. It pisses them off. But I say, thank you. I really appreciate your opinion. Love it. Thank you very much. Because then now they're not getting to you. They can't get to you. Accept their behavior, who they are. Let them say that you are this. Let them. Does it make you that? That's the key. That's the secret, my darling. That's the secret.
Okay.
So if
Value
you don't
yourself
believe it,
to other value you. This is the trick.
yes. What you feel here is what's going to be projected out to you. You feel valued, you're going to only bring people who are going to value you.
Law of attraction
Law of your heart.
of your
Law of
heart.
your heart, man. What you feel in this beautiful, amazing heart of yours is what's going to come right in front of you instantly. I have lots of stories. Maybe the other episodes I'll share how things have happened with my clients, me, and well, you've experienced it too. It's what you feel here, and it instantly changes. It doesn't take a week or month. It changes right away, and universe delivers instantly. Remember the Amazon, what you ask for is what you're gonna get, and you gotta
Yeah.
be available. You can't keep confusing the order,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
You be direct. You put it out there, clear direction. This is what I want. Then you got to feel it. You got to be open and wait, and it will deliver. What you
Yeah.
feel is what you're going to get. So there you go. So if we don't value ourselves, because we can say we value ourselves, we can say we're confident, but do we feel it in that gut?
Mm.
Do we feel it in our heart? Because it's the energy that they're picking on. It's nervous systems are picking our energy. That person's picking the energy. That's what happens. So it's the attraction. What you feel. It's like I think I did that right one time. Magnet will only attract things that are magnetic. You want to like you can't put a paper in front of it. I used to
Mm.
keep a magnet with me that is to show clients, but that's what happens, right? So magnets will metallic stuff. It will attract. It's whatever you feel in your heart There's a magnetic field in your heart going out, bringing in exactly what you feel.
Yeah, thank you so much, Radha. It's really important topic as usual. Every topic I told you important topic, but it's really the best topic ever because it's
Yes.
affect everyone, everyone, even
Yes.
if you are like adult or youth or everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Value
Very
yourself
welcome.
to find
Then
people.
others will value you. I'm going to add to it. If you want love, love yourself. If you're not getting love, ask yourself, am I loving myself? If you're not getting respect, I used to say that. I'm like, this person doesn't respect me. Ooh, ouch, ouch. Do I respect myself? I don't, right? So if you want respect, you got to respect yourself. If you want love, you got to love yourself. You want value, people to value, you got to value yourself. Whatever you want, you got to be that right now, this moment. And
Thank
that's
you
it.
so much. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for watching us and wait for us for by next week
Yes.
a new
Yes.
talk as
Thank you,
usual.
everyone. Thank you always.
Have a good week. Bye bye.
You too.